Okay guys, I'm going to unbox this as best I can, hopefully with no interruptions. This is the Retron 77 by Hyperkin. This has been touted a lot. Excuse me. Been touted a lot. It's one of the most anticipated consoles they brought out within the last year. They also re-released it with a red coloring and all that, a red finish. But as you can tell, it basically is based off the Atari 2600, which basically it is. You know, it is basically the modern 2018, 2020, 2021 version of the Atari 2600 because it works in HD. And just like with the Retron 5, I think, which I still want to get down the line, basically, basically this emulates. I mean, you use cartridges and all that, but it emulates. It also has an SD card slot, on the back for homebrew games, and I think even Atari ROM hacks as well, or Atari ROMs you can get offline. So if you want to play Atari and you can't do it on something like this, this is the next best thing. So yeah, here it is. And I've been having my eyes on this for a while because, you know, I grew up with Atari. My family, our first gaming console was the Atari, as far as I know, was the Atari 2600, and then we went to Nintendo and all that. And for a while, simultaneously, we had both the Atari 2600 and a Nintendo. And I think my cousins were more Coleco kind of individuals than anything else, so. There we go, just gotta do that. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna open it up. And there it is. So here it is. In all its glory, if you will. So here we have the 2600, the 77, the high def 2600, which is pretty cool. A lot smaller than the original, that's no doubt. And underneath here we have the controller, perfect replica of the original, except this time it has 2 buttons instead of 1. And they do say you could use classic or replica controllers to kind of, you know, do more than one play on it. Definitely a good replication there. And of course you have the instructions, and then I think this has, hopefully if I can open it, there we go. This has HDMI, of course, has an AC plug, of course, and has the USB adapter to go with it. That's pretty cool. So yeah, it looks really good. I'll put that back in there best I can. This, well, fit, look at it. Here we go. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now they do say that if you get this, you may get an AC adapter, may not. I was fortunate enough to get one, but any AC adapter will work. That's just the instructions. So that's really cool. Now let's look at the system. Get out of the box there. And there it is. It's in plastic, of course. Take it out of plastic. Oh yeah, definitely a updated version of the original. Got that wood grain finish, mostly, although it's rubber or plastic, whatever you want to call it. So here, you have load and mode. You have save, reset. You have skill, And you have the on and off right here, very reminiscent. And on the back, you have the fry button. You have the fry button, have a little fun with that. That's basically because, you know, sometimes the games would screw up sometimes on it, on the original. You have 4x3, 16x9. You have black and white in color because I can tell you honestly, there was a lot of people that played Atari games in black and white on the black and white televisions. That's pretty cool. Oops, gotta put it back in the plastic cabinet. Why do that? But yeah, it's pretty nice. Set that back in, no problem. And then we have the controller, like I said, basically modeled after the original. Only difference is it's got a wood grain on it instead, and some curves on the back for more comfortable feel. Instead of one button, has two. So that kind of helps out. But you can also use original from what I understand. And well, there it is in its glory. So yeah, it feels really good. But like I said, you can they advertise it. Re-Res, who did a review on this, actually talked about it. Metal Jesus Rocks actually talked about it too. And you can use, and they do recommend this, if you have them lying around or stored away or whatever, you can use replica, not replica, but original. I can make it, give it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, but they do recommend, do suggest, as you have them laying around, that you can use original Atari controllers, like the paddle and all that. You also have a separate regular game pad as well to go with this. So overall, it looks good. I'm going to test it later on. And after I get some ROMs, maybe onto an SD card, which I think is part of this. And let me know what your thoughts are down below. Comment if you like. I'd love to hear from each and every one of you on this. What are your experiences on the Retron 77? And I am out, guys. So till next time, peace, God bless, get vaccinated, peace. Have a good day.